good partner and looking very dangerous to begin this ball game too.
Yeah, you know, it's one thing for coaches to tell us in our production meetings they want to be a quick strike offense, got to be explosive. But they put that talk into action. One play from scrimmage on touchdown, and one massive statement sent across the field.
Price difference for real.
That one splits the uprights. And the Colts will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
It's not like dudes say you like $100.
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more.
You gonna pay $10 less, essentially.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
I think it's stupid. Y'all made it to this yet?
First and 10 now from the 30.
I did call him for y'all.
They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
We went to 2 little birthday parties. My homeboy had a breakfast brunch.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Birthday party on the daycare. So we was out. I've been daddying super hard today. Someone got to work tonight? That's good. I know you better not use the bathroom in my house, girl.
Working from the gun, Williams. He's going deep this time. He's got it deep downfield. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears finish off their opening drive. It's a roll the dudes, a touchdown. Cardi with the extra point. And the Bears start off well to tie things 7-7.
Yeah.
Cardi has it all teed up and ready to send it away.
I got to talk about the cross tomorrow.
He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
Okay, I got to see your mama to keep the bottom is spinning nice.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
But, I mean, tomorrow night, because they got the steam right now.
They'll motion him out of the backfield left.
I got to work.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be 1st down, Colts. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Oh, look at this. Quick touch pass to the receiver. They're across the 40. Nice run here. And he has this all the way down to the 29-yard line. They got 24 yards on the play. And it's good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
Let me know how I know they're going to be good. Let me know how they do.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson.
Girl, you better stop.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in the hurry up here. Running back sent in motion. Another try following the sack. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So they're left facing 3rd and long. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch, but then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more contact and more focus is coming his way.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field. Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making it fun. Online, but not enough to no good short. And the score remains knotted 7-all. Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
Coco, where you going?
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he's going to get past the 40 before he goes out. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Bears 1st down. New set of downs for him at the 38. On 1st down, they'll run. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet.
Hey, I gotta make those,
play
bro.
on the ground later on.
And I had the distance.
Largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door.
I hit
bigger gap in the future.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Williams from the gun.
Oh, that should have been a pick. Stop playing with me.
And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
Wow.
You don't want to make a living throwing into double coverage, but double coverage and still finding a way to beat the defense and haul it in. That's not a situation many players win. There aren't a lot of quarterbacks willing to make that throw and trust their receiver to get it done. So now here's 3rd and 5.
Williams will look to throw. That's caught for the 1st. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
1st down, Williams. He's on the move. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time to secondary, well, they got real sticky, stayed tight and forced the throw away.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He'll drive it forward, but won't get beyond the line. The play brought to an end by Logan Wilson.
It should be 10-7 right now.
On the play, and they still need 10 now on 3rd down. To throw, Williams. Chased out to his right. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Chicago.
They need to switch me on who I want to be on.
2nd score for him, Brock, already. And we aren't even out of this opening quarter yet.
I think I just saw that D coordinator rip up his game plan down on the sidelines, because you got to find some new resources here. You got to dedicate more bodies, more physicality to this playmaker, because we know in this league, when you get a guy going like this, they're going to go to him until you stop him.
Cardi has it all teed up and ready to send it away. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And they've got a long field ahead, Brock. Got to him early on the return and laid a big hit on him. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Richardson.
Come on, 8-0.
Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there.
Touchdown.
Couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Oh my God.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And he found some running room for a nice gain. A solid 8-yard gain there, and now they're going to have 3rd and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Complete.
And now Mitchell.
And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Richardson now on 1st and 10.
Ain't no way.
It's intercepted.
Ain't no way. Come on.
And the Bears get it back on his 6th interception of the season.
I know he started to play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he evaded obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. That'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Williams to throw on 1st. Throw reeled in by Allen. And he gets this forward to the 19.
Crazy, yo.
How's your block shedding out there, boys? Because they need to get through some blocks to hang that screen up quickly. And they were Johnny on the spot.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. 9-yard pickup, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
Williams on the play action.
On who? On him. Offensive pass in the pick. Let's go. 2nd and goal. Illegal touch.
You got to see what this flag is all about. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Backed up just a bit. Here's another 2nd and goal. Now Williams. Escapes the pocket. Has it in close. And in for the Chicago touchdown.
It's cover 3 match. Why are you not in your zone for?
It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just machine, surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. A big hit there. He's not even going to make it back to the 20. This, our last play of the quarter. Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
But it's about how you finish.
Well, these top-tier offenses have brought the firepower so far. Plenty of points in that first quarter. It's a 2-score game early. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. Ready now for our second quarter. The Colts have the football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. He gets this one to Gould. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Able to find Gould here. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
You call that receiver screen, and every once in a while, that wide receiver, well, he's got to be his own blocker. He's got to make the first guy or two miss. That didn't happen. Play goes nowhere.
Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. Hauled in by Downs. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Colts. Rolling from the pistol, Richardson.
Oh my
Deep
God!
shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Come on!
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
Catch made by Mitchell. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down. Working inside the red zone. Catch is made in close. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
We need a fumble. Oh, Lord, I ain't trying to power squid.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Power squid kick is taken in. A nice return, but what a hit we had at the end of it. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First down throw by Williams. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
Ant-Man, Batman,
I think if
Iron
you
Man.
look at in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Here's the long back on the handoff. Stiff arm success. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Going to the ground again on first. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. The rookie from Florida in on that stop.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Launches one deep downfield. This is caught inside the 15. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
From the red zone now. Buys time, rolling right.
I tried to bait it.
Down close.
Overran.
Touchdown, Chicago.
I tried to bait it.
It is a word broadcasters hesitate to use for a lottery. It's but 4 touchdowns in 4 drives. Brock, I think we can throw it out here. Perfection thus far.
Yeah, this game will humble you at this level. I mean, this is the best of the best playing it, and you don't normally see this kind of execution and this kind of efficiency, so I understand that word perfection. I will remind everybody, though, it's not how you start.
It's how you finish. Say it again.
And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30.
It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
They're out and set, first and 10. Putting the tight end in motion. On first down, it's Richardson.
Mike!
That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Listen to these throws, bro.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Off the play fake. Here's Richardson. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best phrase, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Richardson on third. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up. The Colts ready for the punt. And no doubt he wants a good start for himself. Oh, and they fake it.
Ah! Got him!
And the fake works to perfection. First down.
Where you going, Coco?
You know what, Kate, this reminds me of?
Hello.
It reminds me of Hoosiers. When the character
Going
says,
on.
I'll make it. When the coach
Yeah, they
makes
said
that
it was on
kind
the
of
way,
call, puts
her
trust
dad
in the
had
kicker,
haircut.
well, the kicker's got to make it. He's got to deliver, and he does just that with a great throw and a big-time play.
DeMarcus. I knew he would have.
First down throw here from Richardson. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game play.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. They'll throw again. Richardson.
I'll definitely be there next time.
That one's cut along the left sideline. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Brought in by Jake Ferguson.
Okay, then.
And he takes it in for the Indianapolis touchdown.
All right, that's a bet, big brother.
The Colts making a one-score game in the first half. That one right down the middle. And the Colts chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Down on 14. And it was a fake punt.
Williams from the gun. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a 31-yard play. And that's a Chicago first down.
Talk about a fake. It was a fake punt there.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Offense up to the line fast. From the 34. Has him on the quick hitter. He's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or two short of the 25. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
I'm sure Coach, play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
They have themselves another first and 10. Williams will look to throw. On the move, headed right. Now he takes it. And he's going to be out of bounds right along the 20. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Soldier Field. The Bears trying to make some noise before halftime. 2nd and 3 now. Now here's Williams. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him.
Come here, Coco.
And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Coco. Come here, girl.
Working from the gun, Williams. Completed to his running back. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears grow their lead just before halftime. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Cardi now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bears double their lead to 14. Cardi has it all teed up and ready to send it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. On target to Downs. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Colts operating from the hurry-up, rushing back to the line. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. He gets a lot behind one, deep downfield. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Play action with Richardson. He's trying to go deep again. And he's there to send that one away incomplete.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away.
Hey,
that is
the rule said 4th and 3. It's 4th and 3. It said pass the 50-yard line, anything goes. It was a fake plant. What you crying for?
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. Trying to throw for it with Richardson. They can't connect as the coverage comes through with a 4th down stand.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
They'll run here on 1st down. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
When you're up,
to play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
First down, Williams. And in for the Chicago touchdown. 3 touchdown catches in one game is rare air, Brock. Safe to say most guys who retire can name every time they did that here in the NFL.
Yeah, I hope he remembers it, but also remember this. Receivers, they're a dependent position. They're dependent on the guys doing their job up front. They're dependent on the quarterback putting it on the spot. And usually, when you reach a milestone like this, you love to share it with everybody else. And my guess, especially if they could find a way to win this one, is this receiver will celebrate it with all of his guys.
Cardi has it all teed up and ready to send it away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Throwing from the pistol, Richardson. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Second and 10. Again, it's Richardson. Lays out left side and gets it. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. 1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out.
Come on, bro.
This one falls incomplete. Unable to find
Daily
Adonai Mitchell with that one.
Ain't no way
So 2nd down coming up.
With him.
Still sticking with the passing game. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And they're going to bring him down at the 36.
Come here, Coco.
Timeout taken by the offense. Their second. First down, ball at the 36. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it'll be first down, Colts. Working inside the red zone. This finds Mitchell, complete. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. It's 2nd and goal. To throw, Richardson.
Come on, Adonai.
Much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now it'll be 3rd and goal. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. It's just a 26-yarder down the middle. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Coco, come here, girl.
Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half.
Come here, Coco.
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Wilson's got it. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's good for a Bears first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already to midfield. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he gets a few on the plunge forward. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Here's 2nd and 7. That's incomplete left side.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Williams to throw. Short pass brought in. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper, shredding the slopes, or dude shredding a defense just like that.
Caught near the goal line. Working quickly here. They'll try and punch it in. They'll score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears grow the lead coming out of halftime. Cardi now for the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Bears grow their lead yet again. Cardi has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Chooses to bring this one out. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Back to throw, here's Richardson. Pass caught along the sideline by Mitchell. And he goes out of bounds, just short of the 35. Ball at the 33 for first down. Throwing now from the gun. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Completed over the middle. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. That was Sauce Gardner dropping him there.
I feel so bad, I really do, and I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today, because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you, well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. That one intended for Adonai Mitchell. And that brings up 4th and long.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate. before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first. He picks up 15 on the play. And the huge conversion gets them a new set of downs. The drive picks up here, first and 10. Here's Richardson. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. That one intended for Adonai Mitchell. And it sets up second down. Off the play fake, here's Richardson.
Hey, I can't even stand the
He's
field.
holding up, they're able to drop him. And that pushes him back, third down coming up.
When nothing opens up, that becomes a pretty clear throwaway spot. I mean, that is textbook throwaway spot right there, Kate. Get outside the box, chuck it into the third row, and avoid exactly what happened right there. Because now third down is so much harder.
Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, and he just hurls this one away.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Now Richardson on fourth down. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the... And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Bears take over on his 5th interception of the season. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
Offense in the hurry up here. Williams on the play action. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete. And he's not cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down.
Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. 40. At the 20. Makes the house call. It's a touchdown on the pick six. So the defense scores, and now their offense coming out for 2 more. He's throwing for it.
Hey.
And this is going to be caught, getting aggressive as they trail in this game, and that takes them 2 points closer.
If I get it within 10 before the quarter ends.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Return coming from the 6. The return manages to get just beyond the 30.
Ooh, hey, he said I can fake it. He ain't gonna like double.
They've got first down from the 31. A give now from the gun. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to
Child, hey, child, you
two-time Super Bowl winner
out.
says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
Allen on the catch. Gets it to the 15. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears could push this to a 4-score game as they take a 23-point lead. It's a Keenan Allen touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Bears make it a 24-point ball game.
I'm over 2 again. I'm just going before the quarter.
Cardi has it all teed up and ready to send it away. From a couple yards deep, this is going to come out. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They send the tight end in motion. And he won't escape. The Bears take him down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Another try following the sack. Oh no, they get him yet again. Jalen Johnson with the pick. And the Bears getting back on his 6th interception of the season. Well, he's had the kind of scoring day you love to see out of him. 3 touchdowns in the book so far, but now 3 interceptions thrown as well. Gotta do without those.
Yeah, you do. The aggressiveness has helped him find the end zone several times, but it's also led him to find defenders several times as well. You gotta figure this out. It's a quarterback teeter-totter. How to dial the mistakes back while keeping that aggressive mindset as well. Well, both ends of their defense nearly came away with a huge play. Another step, and they sacked the quarterback. But even still, the hit altered the throw and almost set up a takeaway.
They'll send him up the middle. And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with 1 end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get 1, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
That one right down the middle. And the Bears continue piling onto this lead. Cardi has it all teed up and ready to send it away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30.
You better not be too anywhere in my house.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense up to the line fast. Trying again following the sack. Catch made by Mitchell. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. And they pick him off again! And the Bears get it back on the final play of the quarter. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter on this Thursday night. It's the Bears with possession, man, a big enough lead. They can probably coast the rest of the way. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Slot man in motion left. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Well, I know this. This staff loves the athleticism and versatility he brings to the offense. That's not only as a receiver, but as someone who can take occasional carries and turn them into good yards.
Williams from the gun. He's trying to push the field. Big gain downfield. Touchdown, Chicago. Ooh, baby, Brock. This one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bears continue adding on to that lead. Cardi has it all teed up and ready to send it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Richardson now on second and 10. He's on the move. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up third down. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. It's caught. Ferguson. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. First down, Williams. Forced out to his right. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. This one intended for the running back. And that'll bring up second down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Williams thrown again here on second down. And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears are running them out of the building. It's a Keenan Allen touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Point after converted from Cardi. And the Bears tack on 7 more to their lead. Cardi has it all teed up and ready to send it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Here's Smith to start the drive. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
What are you doing?
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Rolling from the pistol, Richardson. Oh, puts
Come on, how you drop the ball?
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So now it's going to be third and long.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Richardson on third. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
He connects downfield on 4. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. All right, set now, first and 10. They kick the running back in motion. They'll throw again, Richardson. That's going to be caught by Mitchell.
Oh.
And he'll be brought down at about the 29. It goes
Come on, AR.
19
Cook him,
yards.
AR.
And it's good for an Indianapolis first down.
3.
Putting a receiver in motion. On first down, it's Richardson. To the right and reeled in by Downs. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Getting out to his left. And this is all for cosmetics as he's in for the late touchdown. The Colts making the scoreboard look a touch better. It's an Anthony Richardson touchdown. They'll try this extra point.
Oh, cook him.
Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Colts take 7 points off the deficit.
Let's go, Luka!
They're going down swinging. We see here getting ready for an onside kick. And it looks like the Bears are able to recover that kick. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
1st and 10 from the 41. Blown back, it's the handoff. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
First down throw by Williams. And we shouldn't be surprised as they connect in the end zone for yet another touchdown. The Bears throwing 6 more on the blowout. It's a Roma Dudes, a touchdown. Cardi with the extra point. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Cardi has it all teed up and ready to send it away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback, this drive starting from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Let's go, Gabe!
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They go again with Taylor. And he's brought down for a loss. The Bears decide to call their first time out. And the Bears bring in an extra defensive back for this 3rd down. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. To the sideline it goes. He makes the play. Pass caught. Both feet are down. They'll get 14 yards.
Bang!
1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48. Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. Still going past the 40. And he has it almost to the red zone, down at the 21-yard line. That one hits for 30. And it'll be 1st down, Colts.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together and get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
one's complete, right side. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
The outcome's decided here, but we got a timeout with 2 seconds on the clock so they can think it over before their final play. All right, one more snap to play here. One final shot here. Chased out to his right. And that pass falls incomplete. Well, they kept trying, they kept taking shots at the very end, but now we have reached that end. This one's over. So Soldier Field sees another win for the Bears. And with the start they had in that first quarter, Brock,